Ja, top, dankjewel. Ik zal proberen niet te knoeien. Dit gaat echt precies over de rand dadelijk. Ja, hij zit heel vol, dus ik ga even heel rustig van de trap af. We hebben een lekker kopje cappuccino bij. En dat betekent dat het weer tijd is voor een bakje met. En in dit geval een bakje met Michael. En Michael is detailer hier naast Alan. En altijd als wij een mooie auto hebben staan, dan zie je dat hier even druk is. Want dan komt iedereen even koekeloeren. Maar wij gaan Michael er even tussenuit pakken. I have your freshly made cappuccino.
Thank you.
There you go. Can you introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Michal. For easy speaking, everybody here calls me Mike or Michal. I'm 20 years old. I'm a detailer in Absolute Motors.
What kind of work do you do at Absolute Motors?
I'm a detailer. I'm prepare the car for the delivery, for PPF. I'm polish the car, clean inside, clean outside, everything what's the word detailer mean.
Since when do you work at Absolute Motors?
1 month or 2 months, I think.
Yeah, something
Not
like
so long.
Sounds about right. You were here like a couple of months ago? Like for a few weeks?
Yes, I was, and right now in one period I be here 3 or 4 weeks.
What brought you here to us?
3 years ago, movies
Yeah?
in YouTube, and I always dreamed to build a company like this. I also had my own 3 years ago, but I need to close it. And I just moved first to the Belgium. I work in Belgium, and I just saw the post which PPF of our team just posted that you search one detailer. So
Yeah.
I just text, and this is the way how I hear.
What car do you drive for yourself?
Here I don't have any car. I just use my feet to move spaces.
So how do you come to work?
By foot.
By foot?
Here,
Every day?
yes, every day by foot.
And where do you stay?
Not so far, a few minutes from here.
Where does your passion for cars come from?
I think it started from very little boy. My grandfather was a mechanic. He have own company in our house. So every day I just woke up and walked to the garage, and on end of the day I look like a dirt small boy. Everything on me was dirt because I just helped to my grandfather. After that, my father also was a mechanic. Maybe my mother also gave me a small tips for start do this, because every time when my father just bought a car, my mother just clean it 3 or 4 days, like everything, washing interior, deeply clean exterior. It was a woman, not a guy, so I just look for her, and maybe this is the way.
A certain car, if it's old-timer or a modern supercar, a car that you really want to work on someday?
Our Jaguar F-Type. I love classic cars. I think more than nowadays supercars. I'm just fall in love with the classic automotive because they have something like soul. Sometimes it don't even work in the morning. So this is the way why I love the classic car. It's look much different than the today's cars.
Much more emotions in the car.
Yes. I think today's cars look very similar. Any company just copy and paste some changes, and that's all.
What are your hobbies next to detailing cars?
My hobbies after a detailer, I spend a lot of time in a gym. Maybe now I don't look like spend time on the gym, but one time I spent 6 or 7 days, each days at a gym.
Yeah.
Just work out, keep my meal, each grams of protein.
Is detailing cars at Absolute Motors your dream job?
Yes, of course. How I said, I always dreaming about working here.
Can you tell us something about your current project car, the 68 Mustang Fastback?
Yes, I bought it 1 year ago at a good price. I just sell my own car. I had Mazda 2018, so I spent every money to this car to rebuild this. Right now, I just dropped this car to a company which rebuilt this car for me. I think it's take 2 years to rebuild this car from zero to this car.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool project because I don't wanna rebuild this car like it was. I just wanna make it like retro mode.
You can even have another coffee if you want.
Why not?
What's your favorite food?
Kind of weird because I started keeping my diet. It's donuts from here.
What is the biggest mistake in your career?
Yeah, I burned paint, but unfortunately it was my own car.
You burned paint.
Yes.
How do you do that?
Usually I use the DA polisher, but in this day I used the rotary polisher. It was my first touch of the rotary.
Yeah.
And it's still spinning, and I don't focus a lot on the corners, and I just push to the corners, and my paint was just burned. I smelled these things, and my burn just burned on maybe this area.
Let's say you can trade jobs for a day. You can swap with me, with Kevin, with Kenneth, with Patrick. You can swap jobs with someone.
I always want to know how the CEO of the big company have a own day, how they need to do, how have a in mindset, how they think about this day, how they want to do and should do. So maybe Kenneth or Patrick, I want to move this place and change the minds. If I can just swap my, I think, souls or even mind to sit or Kenneth or Patrick mind and watch how it look like to
see and feel how they feel for a day.
Yes.
Let's say you can change something about yourself. What do you want to change?
I think my mind, because sometimes I focus on some things I shouldn't focus on this. It's always small things, but sometimes I focus and make this small thing like really big. So this is my biggest issues, and if I can change it like that, will be good.
Who is your favorite colleague?
Oh, this is really difficult questions. I'm not here so long. I'm still
getting to know everybody, of course.
Yes. I don't have one person too much like more someone. I like everyone here. I spent a lot of time with the Alan, so maybe this will be the answer.
Let's say you have 1 year left to live. What would you do?
I will get my family much closer than today. This will be my first things. Second, I will get a lot of money. I don't know from here, from where. And in this year I wanna visit a lot of places in the world. It's always be like my small dream, be a traveler. So if I will have only 1 year, I will bring my family and just visit a lot of places in a world.
So we ended up at your favorite place in the company,
Yes,
next to the E-Type,
to the classic cars.
to the classic cars.
And also the M1 was so sick.
Let's say money doesn't matter and you can choose whatever you want to choose.
I think it will be a Shelby 350 GT 69, I think, or 68. Not Eleanor, but really Shelby GT 3500.
Alright, cool. So
Yeah.
you would have that rather than whatever supercar there is currently?
I'm just keep to the classic car. If I will need to choose between supercars or classic cars, I still will get classic cars.
Can you tell us something about yourself that nobody here knows about you?
Maybe I don't look like, but I'm really shy. I always keep myself like wall. If someone just open the door, I can give you a lot of me and myself. But first look, I look like just a wall, no emotion. Maybe this.
If you could go back 10 years in time, what advice would you give your younger self?
I'm start business with my friends, and he will stay with me a long time. It's never look like that. If you don't know someone really good, I mean, in any spaces of the life, private life, business life, don't make company with this person. I have bad experience about that, so I will give advice to myself. If you want something, do by myself, just own without anyone. Just start with the one person and will be good. This will be my advice. Maybe if I don't make this mistake, I will don't be here, I think so.
Would you rather go to the past or to the future if you can time travel?
I think to the past. Yeah, because I can't be with my family one time. It's very important time. Yeah, to the past. 1 year ago, my grandfather just died when I was in Belgium. I cannot be here, so yeah, I just move to the past and say some thank you.
Do you think that life is about the journey or about the destination?
For me, the life is much happier when you take the journey for the destination, even in the sport, like I do in a bodybuilding. If you take destination to take a competition, you need to be happy of the journey for this. You cannot be like always sad. If you take the destination, it's not making you happy like that. If you don't be happy from the journey, you never be happy of the destination. So yeah. I think the journey is much important to the destination.
Would you rather have more money or more happiness?
I'm so happy right now, so I will take the money.
Take the money?
Yes.
To finish the car?
Yes.
To finish the house?
Yes.
To get married?
Yes, and finish all the plans. Maybe I will send my wife to the USA for the best dancing school, Play. It's named Play. Yeah, I will send her to the maybe 1 or 2 years for the best spending time in this area.
That's it?
That's it.
Thanks,
Yeah,
man.
thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, everything. Good story.
Everything.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
And yeah, enjoy working today.
Yeah.
Make something nice of it.